Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a chatty get ready with me. I'm going to talk about some of the products. I'm not going to like hardcore go through each and every product, but they will be linked down below for you guys if you're interested in picking up anything you saw me use. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and if you want to see how I got this look and chit chat with me a little bit, just keep watching. Okay guys, let's get into it. Already wet this, skin's already clean, hands are clean. Ignore this. I put a little self tan on my face, and apparently I drilled in my sleep last night. Must have been sleeping good because I got like this little line, but we'll cover it up, no big deal. Yeah, everything that I use is going to be linked down below or listed down below. So I'm not going to really talk about the products in like the video itself while I'm doing it. So these are products I use like every single day. Okay, well we won't be using that clip because it shot across the room. Did you guys see that? That's hilarious. I did not do that on purpose. It just shot. We're gonna clip the hair back first and foremost, and then we're gonna get started. Oh, so guys, I'm making a mess. Like, what in the literal crap? Got it all over me. We're gonna primer oil everything apparently, including the chair and my pants. But how are you guys? Like, I just wanted to do, I had to get ready anyways because I have some other videos I need to film. So I was like, why not just film me getting ready and chit chat? So hopefully this won't be a terribly long video, but we all know that I talk a lot. So, well, there's that. I'm going to be using affordable products. They're not all going to be drugstore, but this is like the stuff that I use every single day. All of it's very affordable. So just throwing that out there before we get started. But yeah, so I figured since I already have to get ready, why not film it? Because, you know. Anyways, so how has everyone been? It is Sunday today, so how is everyone's Sunday going, or whatever, whenever I post this, whatever day of the week it is, how is your day? Definitely like grab a drink and relax and watch this video. I am so like sniffly today. I'm not sick, but I think it's just like the weather going hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. It's like kicking my butt. So, anywho, I need some suggestions for like boutiques, stores, online shops, whatever, to order from, to try out, to do some videos on. And that is where you guys come in. Like, give me some suggestions in the description box down below of just like some online stores that either you've ordered from and really liked, or you want to see someone order from because you know, haven't ordered from them and you want to know what's up. Like, let me know. Also, this is my favorite foundation ever. I have not tried any other ones because I found this one and it is legitimately like the best thing ever. And I don't want to use anything else, to be completely honest with you. And one thing I've been doing that I've been loving is I take a little bit of concealer, whichever concealer I'm using. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. And then I put a drop of the LYS foundation, which I have an entire video about their products. I'll put it up here for you guys if you want to check it out. And I mix them together, and then I just apply that concoction in the places like I need concealer, and it works so much better than just concealer. Like, I love the way it looks for sure. So if you haven't been liking the way your concealer looks, like, try that out, especially if you have a foundation you really love. The reason why I was doing it is because I just haven't wanted my concealer to be as light. I don't know, like, I'm kind of over that like really bright white under eye. I kind of just like the idea of it all just kind of like matching. Which, I mean, it is still lighter. I don't normally use this concealer. I normally use the Tarte Shape Tape Ultra Creamy. I'm just adding a little bit more of the foundation to darken this up a little bit. But I said I was going to do like more affordable, and I think the Tarte concealer is like, what is it, like $24 or something like that. And honestly, like, I love it. And this isn't the original Shape Tape. I don't like the original Shape Tape. This is the Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. But it's not exactly like the most affordable option ever. It is my favorite though. Like, hands down, favorite concealer. The Ultra Creamy one works so much better for my under eyes. I do love the Maybelline Fit Me, but the one I have right now is a little light. So it's not my favorite, but we made it work. Like I said, if your concealer's a little light, just add whatever foundation you're using, like make a little cocktail, mix it together, and amazing. And that LYS foundation, literally the best foundation I've ever used. I don't normally, it's been a long time since I've had a foundation that I loved so much that I like bought more than once, if you know what I mean. Like, a lot of times, like, I'll buy a foundation and I might use all of it, but I don't buy it again. Like, I'm like, oh, what else can I get? Like, what else is out there? And I end up buying something else. But I am about to order another one because I really love their products. If you're older, and I'm not talking about like old, I'm talking about like if you're in your 30s and your skin's starting to, you know, mature a bit, and you're looking for something that's a little bit more natural and less like cake face and stuff like that, I highly suggest trying the LYS foundation. I'll link it down below. Because it is just so beautiful on the skin. It's not like oily and greasy. I love how I said I wasn't going to talk about the products, and here I am talking about it. It's not oily and greasy, but it's dewy, and it makes your skin look like skin, not like you have on a crap ton of foundation. Like, I highly suggest trying it out. I'm pretty sure it's $26, which to some people you might think like, oh, that's expensive. Like, I don't want to pay $26 for a foundation. But if you think about it, $26 for a foundation is not bad when a lot of the foundations at the drugstore nowadays are like anywhere from like 10 to 17. That's not that big of a difference. And we're talking about like drugstore. And I'm pretty sure LYS is clean. I don't have the box anymore. But like I said, I will will link it down below, but I'm almost positive they are a clean beauty company, and they have many products. They just released some more products as well, but they're very good price point for a company that hasn't been out very long. Very good price point. Can't complain at all, because at first I was like, oh, they're gonna have to like have a really high price point, which I don't blame them, because they're just starting out. It's an indie brand, and they don't have, like, they're not like a Maybelline, a CoverGirl, or anything like that, you know. But when I got on their website and saw their prices, I was like really impressed at the fact that they were so affordable. I'm sorry, guys, you know my eyes are bad. I wear glasses and I'm having to like get in the mirror to make sure that I don't look crazy. But yeah, so they have really amazing prices. I cannot complain at all. So check them out if you haven't already. So, question. Are you guys dressing up for Halloween? If you are, what are you gonna be? Like, drop it down below. I don't know. I am just not big into Halloween. Like, the other night, Sophia asked me, she's like, Mom, what is your favorite thing about Halloween? And I was like, I'm not trying to sound like a Debbie Downer, but nothing. I don't like Halloween, guys. I just don't. I don't know why. I just don't really like Halloween. It's not my favorite holiday. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm trying to look for affordable products to use. And it's just like some of these things I'm like, oh, I use that a lot, but then it's not like super duper affordable. So, anyways, yeah, so I don't love Halloween. It's not my favorite. Oh, also, I haven't been powdering everywhere. That's not my journey in life. So I'm going to I just take a little small, like a small tapered brush, and I only put powder in the places where I really like need it, and I don't put a lot. So I make sure I powder my eyelids just so like my eyeshadow like glides on. So I make sure that that's powdered really well, because I get really creasy eyelids, like right, you know, in my crease. It will be so like creased up, and then underneath, and then a little bit like on the sides of my nose and my smile lines. I gotta make sure I hit those. But I'm not baking, I'm not doing all that crap. And then whatever's left on the brush, I'll kind of do like between my eyebrows, just to do that. And then just kind of like maybe everything else. But I just haven't liked the powdered look, guys. Like, I just, I'm not here for it. So I haven't been doing it. I really haven't been highlighting too much either. Where are my highlighters? Like, that's how much I've been highlighting. I don't even know where they are. I'm going to use this Milani one. I'm just going to take a tidbit, and I'm just going to do, like, the nose. And I'll just do a little bit up here, but I haven't really cared about highlight, to be honest with you. I don't know. I just have really been liking a more natural, like, chill look. And using a crap ton of blush. Like, I've really been into the blush lately. What bronzer are we going to use? Let's use the Koki. This has been one of my faves for a long time. And I can't complain. It's a really good price. I really like Koki as a brand. Anyways, so if you're going to dress up for Halloween, what are you going to be? Like, do you dress up with your kids if you have kids? Like, what's up? Like, am I being a stick in the mud for not dressing up with my kids for Halloween? Because I don't know. Like, I don't care. I'm ready for Christmas. Like, I could just skip right on past Halloween and go straight to Christmas. Like, I don't need Halloween. I know that sounds bad, but I don't. I just don't. Normally, I would do some faux freckles, but the faux freckle product that I use is from Jason Wu Beauty, and it's 16 bucks, which isn't super expensive when you consider like Freck and other freckle products, their, you know, prices and stuff, but I'm not going to use it just for the simple fact that I said I was going to use affordable products. So, moving on. Ooh, what am I going to use for eyeliner? I am going to use what brow pencil are we going to use, guys? Do I even have... Here we go. I'm going to use the Morphe brow pencil. This has like been a long time fave. Now, I'm not going to lie. I've been using the Jason Wu brow pencil pretty much regularly. I'm sorry, I have to move my mirror up. But I've been using the Jason Wu brow pencil regularly, and it's not like overly pricey, but this Morphe one is more affordable than the Jason Wu one. And I like them both, so don't mind. Does everybody else have that one brow that's just an a-hole like I do? Because like this brow has like noticeable gaps. It literally looks like I have like a scar in my eyebrow. And then this one over here, like honestly, I could just do brow gel and go. But if I fill in this one looks weird. You get what I'm saying? So like I have to fill in on both, and it's just a pain in the butt. I will say this though. Not even like 5 years ago, my brows were in a much different place. So I will say this, like, if you want to grow your brows out, it's a journey, but it's definitely worth it. Okay, the brows are honestly as good as they are gonna get. I'm tired of fooling with them. They're not wanting to cooperate today. Where is that little... Hold on. Alright, so NYX Eyebrow Glue. This is a pretty decent eyebrow gel, to be honest. Like, I think I saw Tati using this, and so I picked it up to give it a try, and it's actually really good. So I definitely feel like eyebrow gel is one of those things that you don't need to break the bank on. Like, you can definitely use affordable products and get like great results. So okay, all right, so brows are done, face is done. I forgot I had this little Milani palette. Let's pop a little bit on the tip of the nail. Oh, this is white. I'm gonna mix the gold and the white together. Good Lord, that's metallic. I forgot I had this little guy. Okay, I also have this little Physicians Formula Butter Blush, and I know we use like the liquid blush from Shein, but I'm gonna throw a little of this on too, just because I really like, you know, like I've been going for more of a blushy look, so we're gonna throw some of this on too. Why not? So, question. I know there are like two types of people. The ones that think like Christmas tree does not go up before Thanksgiving and all that, and then the people that are crazy and that are trying to put it up before Halloween. I'm the latter. I would have my Christmas tree up right now if my husband wouldn't think I was a lunatic for doing it, which I have put it up before Halloween before. I'm not gonna lie, I have put my Christmas tree up before Halloween. The reason is because I love giving gifts. Like, I I just love buying gifts for people. I love spoiling people. My mom always spends Christmas with us. And my mom's wonderful. She has always spoiled me. And so, like, now that I'm older, like, I like to do that to her as well. So, like, I always make sure, like, I get my mom tons of gifts. Like, I try to just spoil the ones I love. You know, my kids, my husband, my mom. And it's weird when you go from that shift of, like, oh, I want presents. I need presents. I want this. I want that, to I don't give a crap if I get anything. Like, I just like to see the ones I love, like, happy and stuff. And so this is the LA Pro Mastery eyeshadow palette. And so I start shopping fairly early, around September. Like, if I'm out and I see something that I'm like, oh, that would be a nice Christmas gift, or so-and-so would like that, I pick it up and I stow it away, and I end up with tons of stuff just, like, in my closet. Like, I have tons of stuff in the closet in this room right now already. And so by the time November gets here, I already have a closet full of stuff, and I need it out so I can, you know, like, have room for other stuff. So I already have, like, presents wrapped and all of that. So I'm, like, ready to put the Christmas tree up so I can get all of the gifts out and about, which I know, like, I know some people that don't put any Christmas gifts out until, like, Christmas Eve, which I don't know. I grew up with, like, tons of Christmas presents underneath the tree. My mom, I get my want, my need, and my love of, like, giving people stuff from my mom. And I was always that kid that had, like, tons of Christmas presents. My husband was like, no, we didn't get tons of stuff. So I'm thankful that he allows me to go overboard when it comes to holidays, like birthdays, Christmases. I remember one birthday, I think I was like 16 or 17. My mom bought me a present for every year of my life and wrapped, like, all of them. So I had, like, 16, 17 presents. And I mean, like, I just thought that was really cool. I felt really special. So, I mean, I've just always loved to do that kind of thing. So, anyways, I guess my question is, long story long, are you someone that is going to be popping up their Christmas tree as soon as November 1st hits? Or are you in the camp that's like, no, Thanksgiving first, then Christmas? I already have plans to get my tree up the first week of November. My husband's going to be out of town, so I told him, I was like, when you get back, you do know the Christmas decorations are going to be up. And he was like, yeah. And that's if I don't get a wild hair up my butt and do it before then, because I very well might do it before. I don't know. It's honestly, like, I get in these moods where I'm just like, oh, I want to decorate, I want to do this, and I just, like, become like a busybody, which I already am anyways. But, so, if I get too much in one of those moods, there's a good chance that the stuff will start coming out. I remember one year, I wanted to put the Christmas tree up, and it was, like, October, like, 17th. And my husband was like, no, it is too early. You're not putting the tree up yet. And so I went to Walmart, and they already had their Christmas stuff out. And I was like, and I saw, like, this really tall, skinny, flocked tree. And I was like, oh, that's beautiful. So I bring it home. And he's like, why do you have a Christmas tree? And I was like, I'm going to do a fall tree. Like, not a Christmas tree, but a fall tree with, like, fall colors and all that. And he was like, okay. And so I put up this tree, and I put, like, decorations on it. And then, like, a couple of days later, then that regular Christmas tree ended up, and he was like, fall tree. So, yeah. Now we just have 4 Christmas trees that I put up for the holidays. And every year I kind of like add decorations to the stuff that I already have. One of my favorite finds, which they had it last year too, was at Target. When I was a kid, we had this decoration. It was a Santa Claus. It had a ladder, and he walked up and down the ladder, and he had Christmas lights like attached to him, like he was decorating your Christmas tree. And I just remember that as a kid. It is like a fond memory of mine. And so I was at Target, and I saw a Santa. The ladder like leans up against the tree, and it's a Santa. He walks up a ladder. He has lights. He plays Christmas music just like the one that I had when I was a kid. It is a little bit different, but like nostalgia. And it was like a $60 Santa. And I was like, oh my gosh, this price, you know, like what? You know? And my husband was with me at the time. He was like, just get it. And I was like, no, that's so much to spend on like a Christmas decoration. I'm like, no, $60 is too much. And I teared up. Like, I don't get real like attached to certain things, but like I teared up because I was like, oh, like I just remember being a kid, and I remember like the sound of him walking up the ladder and walking back down. And so we left. And I was at Target a couple of days later, and I was just like, if they still have any of those Santas, I'm gonna get one. And I walked over there, and they did. They still had some, and I was just like, okay, it's meant to be. I'm gonna get one. So I remember taking a picture of it and sending it to my husband, and I was like, I got one. He was like, I'm not surprised. I told you to get it a week ago when we were in here. So, anyways, I am looking forward to decorating for Christmas. I am that person. I love the holidays. It is just like my favorite time of year. Anywho, so anybody else out there like start Christmas shopping like hella early like me? Like, I know some people that they wait until like December, like 2 weeks before Christmas to, well crap, hold on, to do like all of their Christmas shopping. And I'm like, first of all, how do you do that? You know, like, I feel like, especially with kids, there's always like that toy that one of them, if not both of them, want, that is not easy to find. Like, you have to like seek it out. And then it's like, what if you can't find it? Which I get it. Like, it's not the end of the world if your kid doesn't get what they want for Christmas. But I remember when I was a kid, well, not a kid, well, I was a kid, but like, I was in like junior high. I think I was in junior high, maybe high school. And I wanted Ugg boots. This is when Ugg boots first like came a thing, you know, if you remember, like Ugg boots and your denim skirt and all that stuff looking stupid. Ugg boots. And I had to have a pair because everybody else was getting them for Christmas and I needed one. And my mom drove hours away to get like the last pair of Ugg boots at this store in another town in my size. Because she was determined I was going to get the darn Ugg boots. So ever since then, I've always been like that. Like, I'm going to find it, you know? Well, this wing escalated quickly. Like, she got on out there. I was not going to do that aggressive a wing, but she's there, so we are going to match the other side. And I'm using the Maybelline Hyper Easy Brush Tip Liner. I did a video, like, a while ago, where my husband picked out all of my makeup. He bought all of it, and he bought this. And ever since then, I'm like, that's the best liner I've ever used. So this is a really amazing drugstore liner. Love it. I feel like it is a lot like the Benefit roller liner. Like, they are very, very similar in application. So I'm going to go do the other eye because I cannot talk while I do my wing liner, and I'll be right back. Cool beans. Anyways, what I was saying, like, have you guys started Christmas shopping already? Like, I think that's what I was talking about. I don't even remember now. Like, what? No, that's not what I was talking about. Hell, I don't remember. I got so focused on my on my liner that I don't even remember what I was talking about. Anywho, I got a question for you guys. Like, when you were a kid, did you ever open up any of your presents to see what they were? Or like know where your parents' like stash spot was and like look and see like what they had gotten you? Like, did you ever peek at Christmas presents? Like, I'm curious. I remember being pretty young, and this was, you have to remember, this was a different time. Like, my parents, I got to stay home by myself a lot because both my parents worked. And so I would stay home by myself. My dad owned an upholstery shop, which was not far from our house. And so, you know, the whole like stranger danger, if anybody knocks on the door, like go hide, pretend like nobody's here, yada yada yada, all that stuff. Oh, got some of that in my eye. Anywho, so I would stay home by myself, and so I must have been out for Christmas break or something, because I remember being home, and I was obviously had to be home by myself because I did this, and I don't remember like feeling like a time crunch or anything, but I strategically unwrapped like several of my presents. Like, I'm talking about like pulling the tape off real easy, and unwrapped the presents, pulled out the box, looked to see what was in the box. I don't think I like played with it or anything like that, but obviously like I knew what was in the package. And then I rewrapped it and put it back under the Christmas tree. And I did that with several boxes. Why? I don't know. But I did. And I mean, my parents had no idea. As far as I know, I don't think my mom had any idea that I did it. She knows I did it now. I've told her, like, now that I did it. But at the time, like, she had no idea that I had done it. And, you know, when I opened them on Christmas morning, like, I've always been that kid. My husband laughs at me, and I was like this as a child as well. I don't get overly excited, or like, I'm not really enthusiastic when I get stuff. And so like, it doesn't really matter what it is. I'll like open it and I'm just like, cool, thanks. I've always been like really nonchalant like that, even as a child. And you know, my mom was always that mom that was like, oh my gosh, what did you get? What is it? Do you love it? And I'm like, yeah, it's cool. So, I mean, obviously, the fact that I already knew what it was when I opened it, you couldn't tell because I had this same reaction. And I feel bad for everybody that's ever given me a gift and they were like super excited to give it to me, and I'm just like, oh, awesome, thanks, you know, because like, I don't know why, I just don't get, like, I'm grateful and I can be super excited, but even if it's something that I really, 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 really wanted, when I open it, I'm just like, awesome, thank you. Like, I don't know why, I've always been like that, which I feel terrible. Because, I mean, like, I'm sure that's not fun for anybody, like, giving me a gift. Or, like, all right, great, you little asshole. I'm still like that to this day, by the way. I try to be more mindful. And, like, I try to be more, like, enthusiastically, like, excited about gifts. But, honestly, it just comes across fake. So, it's kind of like, awesome. I did cry one year, though. My husband got me a necklace with both of the kids' names on it. And I did like tear up about that, but other than that, like, I don't think there's a lot you could give me that would really, like, I don't know, there are a few things I'd probably like be like speechless over. But I don't know. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sure you're watching this. I'm sorry for always being like very unenthused about gifts, but it's okay because I got my payback. God gave me my payback because my daughter is exactly the same way. It doesn't matter if she's asked for it for a year straight and you give it to her. She's just going to open it and be like, awesome. And she's going to go to the next present. She doesn't care. And she is exactly like me. And I'm like, but do you like it? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, are you sure? And I'm like all excited like my mom was. And she's like, yeah, it's cool. Can I open another present now? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Okay, that lash is on, which, I mean, you know, if you've seen one person put on a lash, you've seen them all pretty much. I don't have any like stellar technique. These are just a pair of faux mink Ardell lashes that I cut down to kind of be like a half lash, and I just apply them to the outside. And this is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. It's latex free and it's black. The ones with latex in them irritate the mess out of my eye. I can't handle that, so I don't use the eyelash glue with latex. And also, I just realized I used the Benefit Roller Lash as mascara, and this is obviously not affordable. I'm sorry. I just used to have so many mascaras at one time, like they would get wasted. Okay. I would have like 5 open mascaras, and obviously they would dry out and I would have to trash them, and it was a waste of money. And honestly, I was spending more on all those mascaras than I would if I just went and got one tube. A tube of the Benefit Roller Lash lasts me forever, and this is hands down my favorite mascara. It does the most for my lashes, and it just like works the best for me. So honestly, everybody, I feel like when it comes to mascara, they have like that mascara that is like their holy grail, and you stick with that. So I mean, I'm sure you already have a mascara. Honestly, I just kind of wanted to get ready with you guys and chit chat, but obviously I will, like I said, link everything in the description box down below that I used, because these are products that I use like every day. I do use this LA Pro Mastery palette, LA Girl Pro Mastery palette almost every day. I love the colors in it. I always go for more of like a pinky, brown type thing. And I just do different looks with it. Like today, I just went for something easy. A lot of times I will add like a topper, like the Jason Wu Celestial Lust. This one is in Songbird. That is beautiful. Or more affordable version, the Koki Krystal Fusion Liquid Eyeshadows. These are beautiful. So pigmented, so shiny, so pretty. Like if you've seen anything like that, like on the inner corner of my eye that's really shiny, that is what it is. Either one of those. Okay, lashes are on, and I don't know why it's crazy when these are lashes that I've been wearing for a while. Like I just take them off and put them somewhere, and I, clean them up and all that stuff. But I will wear the same pair of lashes for as long as the lashes will allow me to do it. Just because they go on easier when you've been wearing them for a while. Okay, so obviously I can't talk and line my lips at the same time. I start out with the NYX. This is like the retractable lip liners. I love NYX lip liners. And this is in Nude. And then I'm going to take this Koki lip liner, which is also in Nude, but it's a darker nude. And I just go on the outsides, like in the corners, like up here and here, and line a little bit just to darken out that spot. Okay, and so the NYX Nude is a little bit more of a pinky nude. And the Koki nude is a little bit more of like a gray nude. and I like both of those, so I like them together. Sometimes this is not the right one. Sometimes I will use like the two of those just like together as my lip color and not put anything on top. But then this is like my go-to nude. It's the Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Virgin, my favorite. And I just pop it like on the center of my bottom lip and then just kind of like blot together. Do a little bit more. And then I use my finger. I use my finger to blot it out, and it makes it look so much more natural. It makes it look more like your lips. It blends it in with the lip liner, and it does not budge. I'm not going to put this on today because my hair is down, but if my hair is up, I like to put on the Profusion Cosmetics Juicy Lip Tint. This is a Nourishing Lip Oil, and this stuff is so shiny. And it kind of stays put and stays pretty shiny, especially for a product that is really, really inexpensive. I picked it up at Walmart, and I think it was just like a couple of bucks, which is like not a lot at all. So 2 thumbs up to that. But this is the finished look, guys. Like, this is it. This is like my everyday go-to look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed, you know, chatting and just like having a chill video. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment before you go. And like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you have any suggestions about like boutiques, online stores, shops, whatever, that you either love or you've heard of or whatever, leave them in the comments down below so I can check them out. I'm looking for some new places. I kind of feel like stuck in a rut with the same places that I always kind of shop at. So let me just like help a girl out. And as always, I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.